Hey, Pastor Jeff here. Man, this day is even better than the weather predicted. And I felt like going on a little mini vacation. A staycation. Yeah, there's a story behind this shirt that I'll tell later. But anyway, I just wanted on a day like today, a Monday that turned out to be beautiful, to come outside, go for a little walk around my small but beautiful piece of property that I'm blessed with, and talk to you like a minister would talk to you, and tell you that I want to encourage you to speak into the atmosphere the things that God would have you say, and not just feel them in your heart. You know, I've been known for basically prophesying negative things over myself. I'm probably my own worst enemy 90% of the time. I call myself names. I say things that are just absolutely idiotic about myself. I'm very negative with myself. I will say I'm dumb. I will say I'm old. I'll say, God can't use me. I used to really believe God couldn't use me as someone that had been divorced before. And if you want the whole story on that, go to my testimony. It's on YouTube, Gen X Pastor. And if you want even more of a story, go ahead and message me. Um, there's multiple ways to get a hold of me, even if you don't have my phone number. And if we need to continue talking, you'll probably get my phone number. At this point, I'm only as popular as my dog and my wife, and a few of you that would talk to me. But I can tell you this, every time I spoke those things and every time I've verified them, I've been in agreement with something. And it's something that's negative about me. And that's not something that I want God to make happen. And that's not something that I want people saying around me, yet I'm willing to participate in it. And I just wanted to tell you, you know, when I started agreeing with what God says about me, that I'm a son, that I'm favored, and this isn't prosperity gospel, this is just the truth. Because I'll never have my greatest life here on earth, ever. But I certainly can speak into the atmosphere, and the atmosphere is filled with spirits. And if you don't believe that, then, well, I'm not sure how you found me. But if you do believe that, the atmosphere is filled with spirits. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that if you speak out something negative about you, you're aligning yourself with something that any one of those spirits can then begin to put into your life. You're agreeing with them. They're saying it to you in the first place. Most of the things that we hear that are not positive thoughts aren't godly thoughts if they're about us. And they aren't loving thoughts. And if it's not from love, and if it's not godly, then it's coming from another source, and it's a negative source. And so when you actually then just start saying them out loud, you're just aligning with this. And it's a very hard thing to not do. But you have permission to say good things about yourself and believe good things for yourself and be on a positive track and say it verbally out loud. You know, I'm getting smarter every day. You know, I feel younger and healthier every day. You know, I think I'll probably be able to help people in their lives. Something that my heart wants so bad that if I believe half the things I've ever said about myself, well, what good would I be to any other people? Honestly. So, truthfully, speak it out loud. Say the things that God would say about you, and say the things that you would like God to make happen in your life. Get in alignment with God. See what He wants from you, and then speak it, say it, become it. Don't agree with negativity about your own life, and don't speak it into someone else's. man, you will be a conqueror. You will never, ever, ever feel like, well, I've participated in my own failure on every level. We're always going to make bonehead mistakes. But we don't have to be aligned with what the enemy says about us and what the enemy wants us to feel about ourselves. And a lot of times what comes out of the mouth is what's in the heart. So you need to change your heart about you. It's got to change about you before you can do anything for anybody else. And again, sometimes I need a pep talk. But I'm telling you right now, I want what I say out of my mouth to be something that God would be causing to happen in my life. I help others. I take part in miracles for other people. I have reached down my hand and it's been the hand of Jesus, and I've pulled someone up out of the mud. That's what I need to be saying. That's what I need to be believing, and it's happened. Start small and work your way up to the big things. Wherever your hooks are, start speaking out against them. I'm not an addict. I'm not into pornography. I'm not a loser. I'm not bad with money. I'm not bad at my job. You got to do it yourself and say it. Well, somebody's listening to country music. Hello, Southern Ohio. Anyway, that's my ministering moment today. Is, if you don't want God to make it come true in your life, don't say it. Don't believe it about yourself. Don't get into alignment with negative spirits. They're everywhere. I hope someday to get into a really deep talk about stuff like this. And I hope someday to really make a difference in someone's life by just telling them sometimes you got to shut your mouth. Sometimes these thoughts need to be between you and God, and you've got to help him organize what's coming out of your mouth. He can do it. He will do it. You got to give him permission. You got to give him authority over your mouth, because it's partly your heart. Anyway, story about this shirt coming again someday, probably at Harvest Revival Center, because it's a funny story, and I'll tell it at some point. Take care of yourselves, and one more thing, Beyond the Pulpit with myself and Neil will be coming out this week. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, keep your eye on that. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, why not? It doesn't cost you anything. You don't even have to listen to everything I say, but every once in a while, something good might come out of it. So head on over to YouTube, subscribe to Gen X Pastor. You'll see me there. Maybe I'll put a picture of me in this shirt. You can't miss it. Anyway, I love you. Take care. See you soon with a brand new Beyond the Pulpit, talking about a variety of subjects. Talk to you later.